Hello everyone and welcome to my booktube channel. My name is Sarah and today I'm going to be doing the Birthstone Book Tag. This tag was originally created by Jay over at the Awkward Bookworm. I was tagged by the lovely Molly over at Magical Molly, so I will be leaving both the links to their videos down below. I've actually had my eye on this tag for a long time, so I'm really glad that I got tagged. Let's jump straight into the questions. Number 1, January Garnet. Associated with warding off negative forces and dark energies. Name a book with the darkest, most evil character you can think of. The first one that comes to mind is Sauron from the Lord of the Rings trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien.
He's just so evil.
Number 2, February Amethyst. Purple is associated with royalty. Name a book with royal qualities. You can base this off characters or choose the king of all books. For this one, I'm going to have to go with Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I really can't go into the details of my answer because spoilers, but I think for those of you who have read this book, you know what I'm saying. Number 3, March Aquamarine, Washed Out. Name a character who is wishy-washy, a follower, someone who doesn't really know what they want. For this one, I'm going to have to go with Nash Windrider from Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. He is both good and evil, and there's sort of a battle within him to choose which side he is on. But he goes back and forth a lot, and he's definitely very wishy-washy. This is a Star Wars novel that takes place over the course of the first 3 original movies leading up to the Force Awakens events. Number 4, April Diamond. A diamond in the rough. Pick a book that you love but is not very well known. For this one, there's no doubt in my mind that I have to go with Imaginary Girls by Novarin Suma, as well as basically any book by Novarin Suma. I have never heard anything about this author on BookTube, but I love each and every one of her books so much. The twisty thriller mystery with a wonderful sister relationship, and I love it so much. Number 5, May Emerald. Said to balance energy, pick 2 characters that balance each other out. For this one, I'm going with Emily and Sloane from Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. These 2 characters could not be more different, and yet they're best friends, and they really balance each other out well. Number 6, June Pearl, which is associated with loyalty. Name a character who is loyal to the very end. I thought about this one for so long and I tried to not go with the obvious answer, but I couldn't think of anyone that is more perfect for this, and so it's Dobby from the Harry Potter series. He is the most loyal character I think we will ever come across in literature. Number 7, which is July, Ruby, Blood Red. Name a book that made your blood boil or made you really angry. For this one, I have to go with The Heir by Kira Cass. Although I did end up liking this book a lot more than most people did, there was a thing at the end that you know, made me unhappy. Like, really, I was not happy with it. And if you've read the book, you know what I'm saying. It's spoilery and ugh. Number 8, August Peridot. This is actually my birth month and my birthstone. I remember when I was 8 years old and I got my ears pierced and the lady at the counter kept trying to sell me these peridot earrings, and I took one look at them and they're vomit color and I said, nah son, can't do that. And I don't own anything with the peridot color because I don't like it. Question for August is pale green. It pales in comparison to other gems, that's for sure. Name a supporting character you liked better than the main character. For this one, I'd have to go with Ava from Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. While I did like the main character in this book, I liked the love interest Ava a whole lot more. And I understand why I was told from Emmy's point of view instead of Ava's, but I still would have liked to see more of Ava's POV. Number 9, September, and the jewel for that is Sapphire. Pick a book that has a calming effect on you. Guess I'm going to have to go with Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. I feel like I talk about this book a lot on my channel lately, and it's just because it fills me with nostalgia. It warms my heart. Number 10, October, which the gem is Opal. Iridescent. Name a book that is iridescent or a book with a beautiful cover. For this one, I have to go with Brasinger by Christopher Paolini. I absolutely love this cover. It's shiny and gold, and it also has black, which of course speaks to my soul. And also it has a dragon on the cover, so how could you go wrong? Number 11, which is November, and the gem for that is Topaz, which is associated with resilience. Name a book with a character that rises to the top in the midst of adversity. Really any of the side characters in The Diviners by Libba Bray. It's set in the 1920s, which is a time of extreme racial adversity, and so many of these characters face it, and they manage to rise to the top despite it. And finally, number 12, which is December, and the gem is the Blue Zircon. Blue Zircon is associated with friendship, so name a book character's friendship that you would like to be a part of. Just really want to be a part of the squad in Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Not to mention that my husband Kaz Brecker is in it, but whatever, you know, that's just a small part of it. These guys have an amazing friendship, and they work so well together, and I would probably throw the whole dynamic off because I'm not a talented assassin or anything like that, but I would still really, really like to be a part of their group. I mean, if Leigh Bardugo wants to write me into Crooked Kingdom, she totally can. So that is it for the questions. Now all that's left is to tag some people. I'm gonna tag Avery from Avery Reads a Lot, as well as Azaria from Bookflix. I hope you guys do this tag and have lots of fun. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. I am back to posting my usual weekly 2 videos. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter or any of my social medias, I will leave the links to those in the description box below as always. But most of all, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!